Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Sorry that I haven't posted in quite a while. Just stuff happened and stuff like that, but I'm back now with another stake video, and in this one it's gonna be another sports betting video, except it's gonna be on the UFC 261 that we're gonna be taking a look at for people that want to play some bets for tonight. Currently, as I'm recording this video, they will be up in about 2 hours and 40 minutes for the first game to begin. um, if you want to get on sports betting and if you want to try out the UFC 261, I'll have a referral in the link below that you can go ahead, depot crypto, and then you can use the crypto for sports betting. And looking at the UFC bets, if you don't know much about UFC bets, you could just go to UFC.com and look at player stats for each of the players to figure out their stats and decide which one you want to go for, or you can select simple money lines for which competitor has the best odds. So if we're going to take a look at this first game, which is Na versus Ariana, yeah, we could take a look at the bets that we can do is the money line bet, which is simply saying who's going to win. And we have the 1x2. 1x2 for hockey is stating that they're going to win by having a certain amount of points total. So in the NHL one, I said the 1x2 for a certain team is either going to win 3-2, 2-1, or 1-0, and it can't go above 5 because it was a 1x2 betting on 5 points total. So if they ended up winning like 4-2, then it wouldn't work because they can't go above 5. Um, for 1x2, it's basically winner draw with different configurations, and odds obviously change a little bit with these ones. I wouldn't tackle the 1x2 ones, definitely. uh Money line's better. Asian total, these are the points. In UFC there's points for each round that are given, so you can bet an over under for the Asian total, or these might be rounds too, 2.5, because if that was points, that wouldn't make sense as the Asian total. So I wouldn't tackle these ones either unless you know more about Asian total for UFC. Winning method, you can do the KO, submission, and or by decision, and decision is anonymous decision and split decision. So as long as it's by decision, the decision bets will win. And as you can see, the best odd in favor for this one is going to be Ariana winning by KO, as it is a 2.95 and everything else is pretty high. But if you do think that Na, for example, if you're looking at UFC stats and you see that Na has like a very good knockout percent ratio, um, then you could just place a little simple bet on that. And if you see some stats saying that submissions or decisions are more common or have a high percentage, then you could easily place a bet on that. Winner and exact round. So this is saying Na is gonna win on round one by knockout or submission. You could say Na's gonna win on round two by knockout or decision. Again, this is gonna be based off of stats mainly, because not a lot of people know the exact form. Right, this is all just RNG luck, honestly, because they're all above. Nothing's definite. But if you know your stats and you want to like do a gamble and say, oh, I definitely think in round one Na's gonna get that upper hand and get that KO on the first round, um, which can win, or by submission. Will the fight go distance? This is just saying that is there going to be added extra rounds? Um, so usually they rarely do in occasions go the next round. So a lot of people on sports books definitely bet no for going to the distance, because usually fights will be won by decision, submission, or KO, and stuff like that. As you can see, there's also promotions that are currently going on for UFC fights. There's 2x winnings on main events. So if we were to go ahead and click on this, we can see that there are 3 main fights that are happening tonight. So if you were to put moneyline bets on winners for these 3 ones, so if you put $5 on, you would get the payout of the bet, and then you would get an extra $5 for the main event double winnings if your person wins. And they also have, I think that uh, I don't think it's this one, but they had another promotion that if your if your selection ends up losing by only split decision, then you would get refunded your money back. I don't know if it's on this one, but the double winnings is definitely something that you want to go for. As you can see, the minimum stake is going to be $5. But since it's stake and they use crypto and crypto goes up and down and it updates on stake, it is very much recommended that you put in like $5.50 or $6 just in case. Because if your bet goes under $5, then it won't be accounted for the double winnings. So just make sure you're putting in a little bit more than $5 to make sure that once the rounds or when the event's done, when the main events are done, that you have that $5 in there or more. You did not want to go under, or else you will not be accounted for double winnings. Something else they have is that they have earn 2x winnings if UFC Octagon girl Luciane Adrade gets her predictions correct, which is this girl. And this was posted about a few days ago on her picks. There's three of them, and it's saying that George is gonna win by KO or TKO. Wheelie is gonna hit by decision, and then Shevchenko is gonna hit by KO. And if she's right, you get double earnings. Same things before. It's a $5 minimum. Come on, fucking yeah, you can. And so yeah, double wings for these as well. And I don't know if any of these are main bets. Um, yep, some of these are main bets too. So there's double winnings if she's correct on this, and then there's a second double winnings. So if you put $10 on these three, on her three picks, you would be able to get up to $120 off of putting in $30, which is insane. So just definitely take advantage of this because it could happen that you could actually pull out with an insane multiplier out of this. Um, if you want to, let's say not follow that, or you want to do your own thing when looking at the stats, there's a site called Pickwise, which is pretty good for NBA, MLB, NHL, UFC, and soccer. And for the UFC one, as you can see, they have their picks. They have a reasoning for their picks for every single fight. They have like their best pick, and then they have a full-on essay on it. And they have ratings as well. I would basically only go for 3-star picks. If we take a look at the NBA one and go to the best bets, they have 3 stars that are selected for their best chance ones, like the free picks. UFC doesn't have that selection in the top row, so we just have to look at ratings. So if you were to go off of Pickwise, they don't have any 3 stars, so I would mainly go off of a few of their 2 stars, and mainly just by selecting moneyline ones. Um, the fight to go to distance, some of these are decent, but to take it safe, I would just do moneyline picks, as you can see right here. So Kroot, they say they're gonna win. He's gonna win by moneyline, and they have a full-on reasoning why. And so I would just, I would do that one, and then I would go up and do Allen winning on moneyline pick, and that's 2 right there. And then they also have Dane by moneyline, and that'd probably be all I would do for these ones. And yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Remember, if you want to hop on stake and use it for sports betting or casino or anything like that, I got the referral in the link below that you can go ahead and sign up for. It really helps out the channel a lot, so I can pump out more videos as much as I can. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.